Whatever it was, I decided it was good enough to buy. You might be right. It might be the -7 defense, but even so, I think that's worth it to get the extra damage resistance, plus the extra hit point, plus 2 from alloy plating. That is 4 armor, basically. I mean, that's really strong. That's really, really strong when you think about it.
Obtuse, the commanding soldier is the equivalent to medals in vanilla. So, with each level they go up, you give them quote unquote another medal to their promotion, and with those medals they get the perks. So, the commanding officer will then distribute the perks of that medal to the whole team throughout the mission.
Right. It's like, you promote someone to a lieutenant and you pick between the 2 benefits they can get. Like Jamble said, it's the reworked medal system. Also, we got the good map, thank God. And then, the difference between medals and lieutenant and shit like that in Long War is that the officers give it to everyone within range. So I can show you, if I go to Fugelman, what's he giving? He's giving Fortiores Una, which is members of your squad within 12 tiles gain an additional point of damage reduction when in cover. That's the captain level choice I made. And Stay Frosty, that's the lieutenant level one. That's all units in the squad have post-mission fatigue reduced by 1 day. And by default, all officers substitute their will for nearby squad mates. If you play tabletop games, I guess that's kind of similar. So if you have low-ranking rookies of like really shitty will, the officer keeps them in check. They keeps them disciplined, Imperial Guard style. But yeah, I'm glad we got this map. It can be really tough to get across this middle ground early game, but when you've got Lieutenant, whatever you want for next in. When you've got, like, accurate troops, which we do with laser rifles, it's not so bad to get in a slugging match in the middle. And how are we going to take this? You always want to clear this building first, because this building is your base of fire across the middle, and you can take the top as well. So it's a good place to go. And then generally, you've got most of your troops firing from this corner, while you have, like, 1 or 2 in the porta potty and the warehouse over here. If you have easy cover destruction like a mech, it's great to blow open the container crates and make like a little battle box out of them. But of course, that's not something we have yet. You can make some really fun things when you have a mech and kinetic strike module or collateral damage. But I'm not going to waste a grenade to do that. I just get excited every time I think about it. So who do we want to engage on the left side? Hey, Tyr. Probably maybe a gunner on this box right here.
Blind physique, if you got killed on the first Overwatch shot, that is extremely unlucky. I think it's like 90% not to hit, right?
What? That's stacking with the Overwatch penalty that normal aliens get, which is like 70% of their original accuracy. So it's like a 5 or 3% chance to actually get hit by that lightning reflexes shot. It's about 1 in 20, but it does happen. It does happen. You've got to be ready for it. You've got to put ceramic plating and extra armor on your scouts, because you've got to be ready for them to take that damage.
As for how long these streams are, we start at in our time, not your time. Our time. We start at 10 a.m. and we finish anywhere after 6 p.m. So 8 to 12 hours really. But by time 6 p.m. rolls around, sometimes we usually play something else after TNX.
Yeah, when the stream gets a bit late, sometimes we just do whatever. But the actual, like, legitimate XCOM stream usually goes for, like Gemma said,
8 hours, yeah.
Yeah. That little boot knife. So what we're probably going to do is because there's not a lot of good cover to use, we'll probably put the gunner here, where the gunner can engage, and move up to additional cover if necessary. And then we'll stick the engineer right here. The engineer is going to be able to be in cover while still throwing grenades, I think. Or actually, maybe a better spot for that would be closer up here on the right. I don't know, it's quite tough. This spot is very awkward. You want to take it because you don't want to cluster everyone on these 2 windows, but at the same time, it's often just a few tiles out of range of where you need them. Perhaps a Rocketeer would be a good choice here, because the Rocket's going to have the range to shoot beyond visual range, just about, I think. So maybe we'll put the Rocketeer to the left. Maybe that's going to be the go-to. Yeah, that seems like a good choice.
Roger that.
I can't quite get to where I want to get with one move, but I can sort of leapfrog it, so that's fine. Let's get our assaults ready to breach this window where a lot of contact can happen.
Roger that.
If they're in this building and you haven't found them yet, you're going to find them in that window.
Tout de suite.
Вас понял. Okay. On Overwatch.
I feel, Commander. Scan en cours.
Ясно. I feel, Commander.
So we hear some drones out there. We hear some floaters.
That's affirmative.
Alright, building's clear. Great work burning trees. I love it when they leap through windows to clear buildings. And you can see we're going to have a pretty good rocket shot once we get to where we want to get to. So that is also handy.
Je me remue.
Now our next likely point of contact is going to be revealing fog out here. So we want to be ginger about this.
I'm on the move.
But if we can make the second move without drawing contact, we should be within movement range to really move up and make a lot of stuff happen here.
Разберемся. Headed there now. That's affirmative.
Moving to Overwatch. Je surveille la zone.
Hey Beagle, do you prefer a damage NG or a more support-oriented NG with smoke grenades? Green Panda writes.
Something out there.
For my money, both are incredibly powerful. So I used to think that I would build two different types of engineers, one that focuses on each. But eventually I realized that if you omit repair, you can get both. You can get a real grenade-oriented NG, but you lose out on taking smoke and mirrors. Now obviously that's really important to a support NG, but if you take Packmaster, and later in the game you're going to have 3 item slots, they're still going to have a lot of support grenades. You're just going to miss out on one. You're still going to be able to take like 2 flashbangs in a slot. And obviously if you went smoke and mirrors instead of oh no wait, do you still get smoke and mirrors? I think it's smoke grenade, the perk that you miss out on. That must be it. Anyway, the point is, you can build an engineer that is a hybrid of both, and that's generally what I do. I go for a hybrid of both, because I don't think it's feasible to really build one for each. Maybe one for pure support grenades. But early game, you certainly don't have that luxury, I don't think. Alright, now it's time to move up and make him feel the magic.
Aye, aye, Commander.
Nothing.
That's affirmative. Je bouge.
Well, this is good. We've taken this building without contact, and that's excellent. High mobility of the SMG really pays off in letting us make a lot of quick, safe moves.
I'm rolling.
Excellent.
Разберемся.
Flawless insertion. We even get the check that our grenadier can't really throw shit over this crate. Okay, so we'd have to be on a corner to properly do that. Or maybe stand back a tile.
Je reste en observation. Eyes on the prize.
Я весь внимание. Да, сам, команда. I feel, Commander.
Overwatch. Aye, aye.
So surely we're going to hit contact soon, so I'm steadying the weapon on the Rocketeer just to be ready. But I mean, to make it through almost a third of the map without finding any contact, half even if you look at it, we've spotted half of the map and there's no contact. So surely we're about to run into some nasty shit. That seems like a reasonable assumption. So how do we breach this? I mean, surely we're going to have enemies coming in at us.
Cow City wants to know if you get ghost weapons in long war, or do you skip them?
Yeah, I haven't really got that far yet. I feel like with Gorse, you're getting an extra 1 damage over beam lasers, but the problem is you're not getting the plus 10 ammo anymore. And plus 10 aim, I'm sorry. And for me, it's not even the plus 1 damage that makes me go to beam lasers, it's the plus 10 accuracy, or the plus 7 accuracy, whatever bonus you get from beam lasers. It's substantial, it's near 10 at least. So I probably wouldn't bother upgrading the Gorse. Maybe on shotguns, but really, it's just not worth it otherwise. You lose that 10 aim, and that 10 aim is so critical than doing 1 extra damage. Beagle, what do you think of breaching charge item that lets you destroy cover walls you are next to without hurting your troops to create pathways, and you get like 3 a slot? I think that would be incredible, perhaps overpowered even. But I'd love to see the engineer get that, like a breaching charge. That would be so wonderful. I wonder if they could mod that. Okay, so I don't think I'm going to be on track to get a lot of meld this mission because we're going to be advancing pretty slowly. We're going to hit contact in the middle. There's no meld to get already. So what I'm willing to do here is just set up Overwatch traps. I'm going to say I don't want to get any meld this mission. I'm just going to set up some Overwatch traps in this building because it's likely there's a patrol that's going to patrol into us. And I want to find it. I want to find that patrol. But we will move up just a tiny bit. And maybe that'll trigger something. But if not, that puts us in a better position for Overwatch.
Position confirmed. Look sharp.
Oh,
Enemies rolling up.
and there they are right there. Literally like a tile out of our radius. Seeker time. So that's fine. Seeker's as good an enemy to fight as any. We'll put our battle scanner back a little bit and scan, and we'll take them out. And maybe if we put the scanner just right, we might even catch a glimpse of other enemies through that gap. There's your Seekers. They're so great because they always cluster. And hey, look! More motherfucking Seekers right here. Like I said, we just caught a glimpse of them because of the way we positioned the scanner. So that's one thing to keep in mind when you use scanners, is try to get the most bang for your buck. It's not just about reveals, it's also about, if you're going to be forced to use a scanner, reveal some territory as well. But it's great how Seekers always cluster, because we can pretty much guarantee they will all die if I throw a rocket at them. And that means we can do whatever the hell we want here, really. We can just take whatever shots we want. We're not going to need to use a rocket because we've got 2 guys on the ground, and they're much easier to hit. So unless we miss a bunch of really easy 91% shots, we're not going to need a rocket here. So what I'm going to do is take some little shots here. Right, just as good as the shotgun, so I'm going to take the shotgun. If I have any holo targeting, now's the time to use it, actually. No, I don't. I took dense smoke. Okay. There you go. Big damage resistance on these Seekers. Nice. What we're probably going to end up doing is flushing the top one for the heat bonus. Yeah, we can pretty much guarantee we're going to be doing that, so let's do that now. Bash that window. And look at that. Flush dealing 6. It dealt 8 because that's 2 damage resistance. So Flush just dealt 8 damage to that Seeker. That is how powerful Heat Warhead Flush is. Buy some. Buy it at your local store today. It's really good. And now it's just down to this guy. Super duper.
Dead and gone.
And that's a wrap.
Let's do this.
Yeah, that would be cool if you could, like, arc thrower mechtoids or whatever they are, the suited sectoids, right? And then you could convert the thing into a mech.
That would be cool. That's actually a cool idea.
That would actually be a legitimate way to get mech suits as well.
That would be really handy.
But also, obviously, comes with a lot of risk because it's, you know.
Well,
mech
yeah.
boy.
Moving out.
It would be pretty tough.
Here they come.
Maybe if you made it like arc throwing a sectopod, even. Okay, so what we've got here is maybe you could arc throw like floaters and drones and like build them over time, build their corpses into a mech suit. We moved up to activate these Seekers now because with the battle scanner already in place, they'll move into it and de-stealth themselves, and that saves us time. And now we're just going to do the same thing again, the difference being we have them in the air this time. But we've still got a fairly accurate rocket to stick on them if all goes to hell, so it's safe to take shots. I think we've even got grenades, you know, so we've got a lot of accurate shots to take here. And that's going to start with some shotgunning on the big Seeker, I think. The big scary Seeker. Look, he's actually much bigger than the other ones, you can see. Because he's the leader, he's a little bit bigger. Seekers have a cool design, I think they look cool.
Слушаюсь.
That's another thing. Imagine if you could arc throw Exalt and get extra information.
Yeah, I wish that could happen, you know.
Like for every Exalt you got an extra clue or something. That would be cool.
That would be cool. The one thing that is good about arc throwing assaults, exalts, is that you get their weapons. So if they have laser weapons, you get free shit. Which is very handy, obviously. Get that flush.
Sort à découvert.
Big damage. Big blunders by the Seekers today. Now we're just going to deal with the flying one. Easier said than done with that 63%. There's that miss. Looks like it's going to be coming down to a grenade here. Unfortunately. Oh, there's a hit, so we can definitely grenade him. The rocket becomes less important here because we're fairly confident we can grenade them both now. So now I don't need to save the Rocketeer, now I can use his carbine to deal some damage. And that means taking that high accuracy shot on the flying one. There you go. Because you only had 1 health, that's all good. And then we just have to deal with this guy. It's 100% shot from the infantry, so I can let the engineer take the 89, and now we can reload the infantry. You know, everyone knows that shooting twice with the infantry is powerful, but what's just as powerful in keeping your downtime down is shooting once with the infantry and then reloading while the rest of your squad takes care of things. It lets the infantry stay at maximum ammo, which he needs, more often, with less downtime. So that's 2 Seeker pods down.
It depends. That obviously depends on the situation. Because sometimes that 2 shots of the infantry is exactly what you need to then get your people into position. That's all situational, I feel, Beagle.
Well, yeah, that's what I just said. Of course. Yeah, no, I mean, of course, most of the time, 90% of the time, you'll be shooting twice with the infantry. I just mean people also should consider that, you know, in a situation like that, where, you know, you have other people ready to take the shots, and you don't have to get them anywhere in a hurry, it's great to be able to then use them to take a shot, and then reload with the infantry if the infantry's second shot isn't needed. Because you need to keep their ammo up.
Yeah.
But of course, you know, maybe you need to keep the ammo up on your gunner, or your engineer's about to run out of ammo. It's all situational, of course, but it's a great thing to be able to do. Lock and load's great for that too, of course, because it lets you reload on your first move and then still act. So we've kind of cleared the no man's land a little bit here. We've taken out 2 pods that were sitting right there, and oh my god, I see the meld, and I can still potentially get it. It's probably going to cop out as soon as I get to it. But we can start assaulting now that we've cleared out a couple of pods. We know there's floaters somewhere on the map.
IMO should never worry about getting melded long war because you always have more than enough anyway because of how many missions there are. And by the time you get to the point when you actually need it, you should have a lot saved up.
Well, that's true, but you know, every bit of meld you can get could be like another, you know, 7 times 5 on average, $35. So I mean, if you can get it,
Yeah.
get it. But you're right. You're right in that, just like in vanilla, but even more than vanilla, you really shouldn't worry about getting people killed for meld. If you get it, you get it. If you don't, you don't. So Jamble's
See,
absolutely right there.
vanilla meld is so much more essential to get early because you want to get those. You can get mechs straight away. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Like you're pushing out mechs straight away, so you need all the meld you can get. Whereas this, by the time you get to building mechs, you know, I had like 100 meld saved up, and that was with giving away meld for money, giving away meld for scientists, and so
The other
you should never worry too much about meld.
Well, the other thing you've got to keep in mind, of course, is that that's your first mech, and by the time you're trying to build like Tech 2, Tech 3 suits, you might be going, holy shit, I really don't have enough meld. So
Yes, but by that time I should have the firing power from the mechs I already have to be able to push forward and get more meld.
Well, absolutely. Like at the core, I agree with you. You should never worry about playing unsafely to get meld, especially in Long War. And of course, as Jamble said, what the fuck? That floater just came out of nowhere. He just came in off the ocean. I'm not surprised you missed. I'm shocked too.
Missed.
Navy diver floater.
They're repositioning on us.
Oh shit, there's another one back there. What in the hell? I feel like this floater pod just actually flew in under the radar. Wow. That's new. Was there a 4th floater? I'm not sure if there was a 4th one up here, and that concerns me. Wow, that was a real bad ambush right as I got caught out in the open. Shit. I think there's a floater right here. I think that's where he went. But we need to get back into cover. That's what needs to be happening. Is that floater? Yeah, there's a floater right there. We're gonna get him. We're gonna run and gun him.
Moving at the speed of death. Roger that.
Oh dear, he's flying. He's not even in cover, so this could miss. I need some assurances made for that guy. Like a million grenades on his butt. Well, I've got to take the shot either way. I can't get holo targeting there. Unless I HE'd him to start. I could do that. We're going to need to suppress this flying guy so he doesn't flank anyone. But we could throw an HE to start. That's going to open him up. Open that container crate up for a holo targeting shot. And let's be honest, that shotgun is very unlikely to deal 9 damage or above. So we really do need that to happen. God, this is rough. I can't even get to the full cover, I don't think, without giving away my grenade there. Okay, let's do it. We'll dent smoke if we have to.
Ich mach mich auf.
Now we need to be careful not to blow up the container crate where my assault is, because that's going to fuck us over, obviously. We just want to blow it up where the floater is. That should be good.
Granate raus.
Okay, did I lose my wall? Is it still there? Yeah, the wall is still there. We're okay. Now we can get a holo target there, possibly. What does that leave us for these other guys? This guy needs to be flashbanged if he's not dead, because he's got close range bonuses and elevation bonuses. Flashbang and suppression would have to stack to make him even die.
It's so windy out, the cats are getting freaked out. Humans are like going hypo and being weird. Doesn't know what wind is. These cats would just like fall over and die from a heart attack if they were left like to live in the wild.
Probably.
This is why they're inside cats only. They would literally just die.
Literally just die.
Выполняю. Противник открыл огонь.
Thank you, chat. I actually forgot because I'd HE'd him and everything that he was still on Overwatch. I probably would have just walked right into that. Let's get a nice little holo target over there. Hey, Super Esto! Probably could have just taken the shotgun, but I wanted to be sure. And there you go, it still fucks up!
Negative damage.
Now we in troubles! God damn. How the hell I'm gonna deal with you now? I need the infantry and the gunner to work together to flashbang and suppress this guy, which leaves the rocketeer and the medic. Ugh. What can I do? I kind of just need the rocketeer to hit a carbine shot on him. Which is, it's potentially possible.
I'm on the move.
Oh, it's not. No, yep. Yeah. High aim, motherfuckers. And now we just got to deal with this kid.
J'y vais tout de suite.
So we got the suppression.
Okay.
And we gonna move.
On my way.
It's a shame the Rocketeer isn't gonna get the dense smoke, but at least everyone else can. Is the Rocketeer in view of the other guy? No, so that's okay. This guy really is the only one who can see that floater, so it's just Summers that desperately needs a dense smoke. Now, can I even flashbang this motherfucker? Oh, I saw it. Off the lamppost. Harlem goddamn Globetrotters. I love it. Let's get that dense smoke money. And there you go, dense smoke, that's plus 40 cover for everyone. So the Rocketeer is the only person who's really at risk, and that's if this person on the left hits us. Overwatch, as you kind of expect. And there's a float! There's a launch! Where did he go? Oh god, it's a goddamn... It doesn't show you where they come down, and now I have a floater somewhere. I hate that! Where do you go, floater? Ah. Fucking buy indeed. He went to space. Jesus Christ, that's really not... Oh, there he is. Fuck you, floater. Fuck you, you son of a bitch. I'm gonna get you. Okay, so first we gotta kill this one. And then we'll deal with the other guy. Flush will deal some guaranteed damage, so we'll start with the infantry and maybe finish with a flush. Yeah, that's a flush right there. Yep.
Montre-toi.
4 damage, so strong. Yeah, it does kind of spoil things at pastry, but at the same time, it's hard to stop it from happening when I find it hard to stop myself from doing it, and also the fact that you can't see. Like, imagine you've got a floater right here, right? Woo! He takes off. Where the fuck he go? Well, apparently nobody followed him in the sky, moving over the course of about 6 seconds, because nobody knows that he landed here. It's just kind of dumb, in my opinion. I feel like it's just kind of dumb that you don't know where the floater goes. But if you guys don't like that, just be glad you weren't here for the box strategy. Alright, we're gonna run up and get a sawn off. Fuck are you, mate? Sawn off, very strong. So that was good. No one's hit. Excellent, excellent. Dense smoke probably made those guys overwatch and launch, so that was handy.
Position confirmed. Locked and loaded.
Let's do this.
Ready to
Reload
rock.
that infantry. Jaja, what? Excuse me for 1 second. Jesus Christ! Wow, Jajo. I hadn't seen that. When the hell did that happen? Thank you. Thank you, everybody. That is, somewhat amazing. Jesus, thank you. It's a good day. It's a real good day. Oh, what was I doing? I was playing XCOM again. Let's play XCOM. We've taken out 3 pods. I think there should be a 4th pod. Yeah, it happened because I got the Meltdown mods. That must be why. Oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah, there's probably only one more pod out there, so let's go get it. Let's go get that pod. Jesus. God, I love playing XCOM with lasers. God, they're so good. Yes, thank you to Xenophobe. I love you too. And hopefully when I finish this other work in a week or 2, I'm really looking forward to releasing the next Iron Man Impossible because I'm on it as a soldier in first person, I'm trying a little bit of a different style just for this one. I think people will enjoy it. I'm kind of giddy, just looking at the script I've half written for it. Let's take a cautious move up.
Position bestätigt.
And let's reload and get ready.
Yes, Commander.
Moving. Je suis en route. Solid copy.
I'm rolling.
Have I ever played EVE Online, Don't Bring a Towel? I have. Wasn't a huge fan of it. I love the idea of EVE Online and like the politics, and you hear about these crazy stories of it. But I was never a fan of how it seemed you auto did a lot of things, like you auto fired. I'm a huge fan of space games like Freelancer, where it's a bit arcadey, sure, but it's by the seat of your pants, and it's like, you know, dogfighting. It's this really romanticized kind of dogfighting. It's like World War II in space, basically. That's why I really love Star Citizen, and I really enjoyed the dogfighting for that, which I need to play the multiplayer. I have multiplayer access. But that's the kind of game I really love. Star Wars style shit. No, I never actually played it, Adam Sims. I didn't get a chance to get ganked by goons. I played about an hour of it, and was just like, you can't manually aim, or you can't manually fly. I was like, well, I don't really like this. So I still hear robots out there. Maybe there's another seeker pod, or maybe it's drones. Now that we've taken this middle ground, we can come right up here and take these 2 containers, and that's gonna be nice and handy. Sausage boat isn't the best place, but this meld canister, funnily enough, which has gone, will give us good cover if we want to take the sausage boats, or the toothpick barges. Yeah, I've heard about Valkyrie. Don't Bring a Towel. I might try that when it becomes available. Now you would think
I'm on the move.
that the enemies should be in that big warehouse, considering we've killed... No, there isn't a floater behind me, Pat-Man. You lie. You lie. No floaters behind me. I killed him.
I'm rolling.
I haven't played Elite Dangerous, Silverhead. I haven't backed that.
Shut
I put my money on the Star Citizen train. That's my money.
Location confirmed.
Choo choo.
Rolling out.
Eyes up, right. Commander.
From what I hear, Elite is more focused on just like that core dogfighting experience, whereas Star Citizen branches out. I think simulates things maybe a little more. I don't know. I don't know anything about Elite Dangerous really, but I just know what I've heard is there's like a more focus on a more polished right now of the Elite Dangerous Kickstarter dogfighting experience, whereas Star Citizen is trying to get like every pie at once, which I love. Let's keep moving up. Probably not go up another level till we've got everyone in position. Oh! It's seriously 2 drones. 3 drones. Watch as this is the hardest pod. Well, we can flush these little assholes straight off the bat, so forget about it. Can I just do this? Will this work?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we're just gonna have a real good time today. Is what we're gonna do.
Aye, aye, Commander.
Moving out.
Da, Commander.
Zap!
Adjusting aim.
I'm a little worried if I get a little too cocky here. I'm gonna end up actually taking damage from these drones, which is obviously to be avoided. So I might actually save that dense smoke
Double time.
for the worst case that we don't kill these drones. Which is becoming more and more likely as shots pass. There you go! Yay!
Expose la cible.
That's a wrap.
Commander, the operation was a success.
Flush and gunners are just my new drug.
It truly inspires confidence when our troops come back unharmed, Commander. I just hope we can acquire more of Meld during future operations.
God damn it, Valen. She's never happy. But that went pretty well. Hopefully we got some more experience on him. Got a few wrecks. All good.
We will be in touch, Commander.
Ooh. Thank you. Spaghetti. Alright, so like I was saying, we're a little in trouble now if we get any missions in the next couple days, because we're running out of troops. We really need a UFO mission that we can take some rookies on. Get another 3 or 4 troops. That would be really handy. What month is it? It's May. Shit. That means Exalt's coming soon, and that's going to strain my roster even more. Ah, that's not good. Ay, 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 that's bad. What am I going to do here? Yeah, you're right. This is the -7 penalty to defense, 1 damage reduction, 1 hit point. I was thinking of the assault armor, which is braced armor or something, which you get with experimental warfare, I think. Which is, I believe it gives them the close damage thing, where if you're within 4 tiles, you take 33% damage. Oh, let me see, Dentron, what's up? I don't see a link, Dentron, I just see black. Is that meant to be a link? I can't click it. Twitch scares me. You'll have to give me a classic style link, I think. Impact Vest, that's it, Sneaky QC. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to that. Let me see Dantron. What is this? Oh my god, that's wonderful. Exactly. Perfect. Exactly what you need. It is my new drug. Oh, excuse me while I make my alt tabs here. Okay, so I still have a lot of money, but I have a little more. Now, what do I need to make money for? I'm still a little bit out of the whack on the base management screen because it's been a week. I have enough scopes, I have enough laser rifles. I really don't need anything right now, I don't think. Are workshops even worth it in Long War? It seems that the returns on it are so small compared to the cost. Well, Ed Pastry, I know that early game, if you're not Europe, I'm pretty sure workshops aren't worth it. It costs like 200 to get a workshop. If you get 3 workshops and a foundry in a 4x4, so they're all giving each other adjacency, it comes down to about like 65% of total price, so you're getting like a 35% discount. That's pretty good, but you know, it costs like, you know, $800 to get that going. Now, if you're Europe, that cost is halved, and that in that way, it becomes more tenable. But I think as anyone but Europe, you've really got to wait till mid to late game for workshops to be something you want. But certainly at some point, workshops are worth it. Just, I don't think they're worth it early. But yeah, I mean, Long War is very long. You know, it goes over multiple years, so the later you wait to get those workshops up, the less benefit you're going to get out of them. Excavate under my sat links. Yeah. Yeah, that's a good point. I might as well get that ready. No, you know what? I'm not. Because before I need to even build an uplink, I'm going to have to build satellites, so I'm going to have time to excavate. But apart from that, I think I'll just save my money for other stuff. I mean, you can never have too much money later on, you know? Like, you don't have to buy everything at once. We've got a lot of flight computers, that's good. We'll be able to research alien computers soon. I would like to get mechs at some point. I really want mechs. Jamble's ahead of me. She's got mechs now. Or she's almost got mechs. You've almost got mechs, right, Jam? You haven't actually got one? Jamble. Jamble might be getting herself some spaghetti after she got me some. But Jamble's, I think, like, one mission off getting mechs, so she's hell ahead of me. Anyway, let's carry on. Ooh.
Yeah, but that's not likely to happen. I'll probably wipe.
Oh, you are there.
Just got back as you said that.
Ah, cool. We probably can't take this, and I'll go up and look at it, but honestly, I could use a break from missions, and we're probably not going to take this down.
No joy here.
So I'm just going to go say, like, hey, I'm looking at you, I'm watching you. It's probably going to bring a fighter to come kill my satellite. What are you going to do?
Thank you, Redneck Stormtrooper. Thank you for your support on Patreon.
Thank you, Redneck. It's awesome.
And welcome.
Alright, so I'm still waiting for that fighter to come back, but for now we're okay. We've got mega armor. Let me just show you right now, like, the mega armor. So, here's your scout. We're gonna go reinforce. Does this stack? Does this stack with alloy? Does it stack? Oh my god! I've got a scout with 10 health, 5 armor, and 1 damage resistance. What is that? What? What is that? What does he look like? He's just running around with, like, 2 suits of armor on or something. I guess they reinforce his alloy plating. That's incredibly strong. I'm glad I built that. I mean, yes, the the minus to mobility, there's an extra -1 to mobility, but a scout is the best person to negate that. But also the -7 to defense. Yeah, that's annoying, but it's just so good. It's so strong. Like, you'd put this on your assault, and your assault would run up, and your assault's like, shoot me, I don't even care. I don't even care, bro. Oh, I'm so happy. That is a good item. Alright. I am happy with that. Mexico wants some Illyrium? Sure, I need engineers.
Contact detected.
Okay, here's another raider. What are you doing? What
Enemy
are
is
you
padlocked.
doing?
Disengaging.
Contact
Ah, there it is! Action goddamn stations. This one we can't let slide because we need to protect our satellites.
We have eyes on the
So let's just
bandits.
pray we hit it.
Approaching target now.
Good hit. Good hit. Come on, man.
We lost the bubble.
Okay, we're gonna have to finish it off with the Avalanche Scout killer. Go Nugget!
Bangs
Dogfight!
out. Closing on targets.
Oh god!
We're getting eaten up here.
I can't.
Enjoy here.
I can't risk my interceptor going down. Maybe we've hit it enough that it'll go away.
detected.
Commander, there's a priority 1 transmission coming in from the Council.
Oh no! Ah, I need the scientists the money, but I don't need this.
Excellent. We look forward to seeing your progress.
What map was it on?
We are confident that you will handle
I didn't
this
read it again.
matter with discretion.
Cemetery, no! The worst
I don't
map!
mind a cemetery.
Excellent.
I find
We
it quite
look
easy.
forward to seeing your progress.
If anything goes wrong on the cemetery, you're boned, is my opinion. Oh, we're gonna have some... Damn it!
The
we're gonna have
train station is the worst one. That is the worst map ever made. Just kill that map.
to... You mean the deserty train?
Yeah, the one with all the train carts in a row.
I don't mind that one. I'm pretty good at that
Where
one.
everything walks up to you in the first turn and then you die because there's 4 berserkers and 4 mutons and 25 million floaters.
Okay, well that doesn't happen on every bomb mission, but yes. That map. Well at least I can skip 8 hours and get Flex Cop. I don't want to fatigue all my best troops for this because... You know, I mean, that's why everyone's wounded, is because I fatigued them. I really can't afford to fatigue my good troops, but at least I can get Flex Cop. And that's just going to have to do. Take some rookies on the bomb mission. They're probably more of a liability than anything. Hey, they didn't blow up my satellite.
We are confident that you will handle this matter with discretion.
So Flex Cop's going to have to carry us through this one, and we'll probably fatigue 1 or 2 people. Flex Cop is going to make excellent use of the new armor. So Flex Cop is the troop we turn to when no one else can get that bomb node and someone has to be really risky. We're going to send Flex Cop to do it, because Flex Cop is a walking tank right now. In fact, when I've put this much armor on someone, I want it to actually have it look like they have that much armor on, so let's go and do that. Let's give him a nice big helmet.
Someone just walked up to me in Minecraft and rang the bell, so I went back in the game. And they gave me an enchanted book and DC'd. Thank you. I guess.
What's the enchant?
Gravitulation or something.
Oh, nice. Yeah, Hasu, I got that Bomb Squad armor, you see it. I'm even going to color it Bomb Squad colors. Bomb Squad represent. Who else are we taking on the cemetery? Well, we can take the sniper. That's one less slot we have to fatigue someone for because it's the cemetery. A non-snapshot rocketeer is just gonna have to do. Maybe. Maybe. We need a good engineer. Well, we don't have a good engineer. This was just a bad time for this to happen. We need a gunner, which we also don't have. This was just the worst time for this to happen. I might have to take Peter Van Dorn to make sure this mission gets done right.
Oh, it's a readable book.
Or it's readable.
Yeah, by New Toy. And he says, congrats on the Patreon. Maybe you'll be reaching 2,000 sooner rather than later.
Oh, awesome.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, New Toy.
I'm going to put that on my pretend shelf in XCOM. The other thing. Minecraft.
No, I need Van Dorn for those other missions. I think I'm going to send Def One instead because they both have the same fatigue timer. And I don't need Danger Zone on the cemetery because the cover's all spaced out. So it doesn't make sense to take him. We're taking Captain Keys. This is fucking Lance Corporal Squad. This is the other guys. Terminal goddamn Lance. I don't want to fatigue my good Engies. But what'll happen if I don't? Ruination will happen if I don't take my good Engies, I think. Oh, and I only get one. Ugh. But it could be the one I need. I don't know. I'm fatiguing 1, 2, 3 people for this. No. No, just take a normal grenadier. We'll be okay. We will be okay. We need to get out of this fatigue, exhaustion, death spiral we're in. Okay. So let's load everybody up now. I wonder if there'll be mutons on this mission. I should almost consider just taking a laser rifle on this one. Because, 4 to 8, 8 to 11 on the shotgun, 4 to 6, 6 to 9 on the laser rifle. I just feel like in the wide open confines of the cemetery, the laser rifle is going to do me better. But then I do have the machine pistol to take care of that, so hey, what's the harm, right? Really suffering on mobility there with the assault, that's going to be a pain. Well, I've got rookies to spare, Exigian, actually. I've already got like 10 to 15 rookies. I just need... what I really need is for... What I really need is for an easy mission to take them on, like a downed UFO. But I haven't had one yet, is the problem.
Did you know there was nearly a real tragedy in the kitchen before?
A real tragedy?
Yes, I nearly burnt my popcorn.
Wow, that would have been tragic.
Upset. It would have, because it was the last bag of popcorn as well, and I would have had to throw it in the bin.
Oh no. That would have been absolutely tragic.
It would have. Imagine that. The moment you get like that mad craving for something, you cook it, but then you have to throw it in the bin.
It's a sad day. You ain't got no scope. Give that back. You take the ceramic. Laser rifle. There's your heater. The only thing to watch out for here is my guys are pretty loaded down of equipment. It's going to make it hard for them to keep up their speed on a bomb mission. I might want to consider taking some of the heaters off them. But at the same time, those heaters could be the difference between victory and defeat. It's a tough choice. Let me review here. Soul's just going all out on the armor, that's good. Let's get real here. Let's take off the sawn-offs on people because we're potentially not going to get any use out of them on the cemetery, and we're going to save a bit of mobility by taking them off. Except the scout. The scout's going to need it, actually, because of the SMG. So we've actually only taken one sawn-off off, but hey, maybe it's the sawn-off that makes all the difference. No battle scanners. Battle scanners missing. That's true, Hasu. I guess there could be Seekers on a bomb mission. I might need to take a single battle scanner, and then we might be good to go. At least one. I suppose I'm going to have to take it on my scout, unfortunately. I really wanted that extra armor on the scout, but I guess it's just not to be. But other than that, I think we're good to go. Yep. I think it's looking good. We can do this. We can make this happen. I rolled the cemetery I just son. AKA the one I just live at Impossible. Operation Demon Vanguard.
So that's where we're going next.